Here we go.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, Part 2. My name is Susan LaCroix, and if you already watched Part 1, Julie Davison is my beautiful daughter, and we love to stamp together, but we live too far apart to do it very often. So um, we get together and film and then give it to you on YouTube to enjoy. So today is Sunday. It is June 23rd, and of course, haha, we are together. Uh,
Yay!
we're not filming together, but we are together at our vacation Airbnb near the lake with the pool. And in this heat wave, man, I can't wait to dip my toes probably a little more into that pool.
Oh,
So
it's gonna be so fun to be together and
it
just hang
really,
out and enjoy. I'm sure we'll play lots of games, and we
yeah.
were just talking about bringing some kits and just doing some stamping together and
And we,
um
I guess we are going to try to stamp over there, maybe film. I don't know, Jules. I
we'll
don't want to
see.
make any
We won't, I
promises.
was gonna say we won't make any promises.
Yep. Yep. So we'll see. Okay. Anyway, so we're all excited. So we can tell you all about it next time.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to flip to my desktop now to share what we're doing because I can tell you, Julie and I are both busy trying to pack and get organized for our trip. So that's what we've been focusing on. But for today, we are focusing on Full of Life in the annual catalog on pages 42 and 43. This is a fun little suite. I shouldn't say little. I won a pack of this paper at Onstage in March. And what Julie and I tend to do is we tend to split our packs of paper and share. So I gave her half, she gave me half of another paper. So, but lots of fun. I mean, this is kind of I want to say simple, but not so simple. I don't know. The paper is so bright and so fun. And as Julie and I have often said, let the paper do the work for you.
hmm
So that's kind of what I'm going to do. All right, let's take a look at this. Sweet. Friends for Life is a photopolymer stamp. There are 14 stamps in here. Most of them are words and greetings with a few other little designs, a leaf and some hearts in this little thing. So,
I always call that like a paint, like a brush stroke.
yeah, yeah, very good. There you go. So I'm trying something a little new to store my stamps. So as I'm getting new bundles in, I purchased some 5x7 magnet sheets that I'm adhering to the inside cover and I want to keep my dies with the stamps. I think it'll just make my life a little bit easier if I can keep them together. So I don't know.
I,
Julie, how
I
do you?
love that idea.
Well, I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see. These aren't as strong as the ones I got previously that I store in an envelope, but
They
I
seem to be holding well.
they seem to be. Sometimes I open it and I find a die here, but
Mm.
I did pick these up on Amazon, and they did come with envelopes too that are
Okay.
these will fit into. So we'll see. Anyway, so that is what I'm doing for that. Let's look at this fun paper, and I'm going to start by reading you the colors because there are so many. They give you a few on page 42, but here we go. Deep breath, balmy blue, berry burst, blueberry bushel, coastal cabana, crushed curry, daffodil delight, granny apple green, lemon lime twist, melon mambo, petunia pop, pretty and pink, pumpkin pie, real red, shaded spruce, and shy shamrock. I don't
That's
know
a
that we've
lot.
ever had this many colors in one pack. And so let's look. So it's 6x6. So you get 48 sheets in the pack, for each double-sided paper. So lots of just bright, colorful stripes in these little tiny squares. So the back is kind of like watercolor brush strokes, maybe, for some of them. And, either horizontal or diagonal. And here's kind of this almost reminds me of that alcohol technique on glossy paper.
Yeah. I
What do
just
you
love
think?
how bright the colors are, and it's just such fun
Yeah,
paper. I think Full of Life is a perfect name for it.
I happen to agree with you. I just think there's so much you could do with this, and not just with this stamp set. I mean, you can pull this out and pair it with a lot of other things. I
Hmm.
mean, I think like for kids' cards, especially,
Yeah.
just fun. So you can see where all these colors come from, right? There it is. Wow. All right. So let's see what I have to show you. I'm going to pull out my product. So I took some of the sheets, or this one in particular, and I just cut a couple strips. So I did it for another paper too, but just to kind of give you an idea that this is where this one came from. So these are 1 inch strips, and it will fit. Oh, this is the inside piece. So it will fit. I think I only used 2, or I'm only going to need 2. And then I brought out some glimmer paper, and this comes with a pack of um, oh man, is this Old Olive and
Well,
Melon
Berry Burst. It's one of the
Berry
online
Burst?
exclusive glitter paper
Yes,
packs.
yes, it is. So I my card base is 8.5 by 11. It is scored at 4 1/4, and this is Petunia Pop. Let's start with that. My inside piece will be 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's basic white. And then, as I mentioned, these are 1 inch strips. So I'm putting this straight on the card front. So I'm thinking something like this. Like I said, this is going to be quite an easy little card. So this will go in the middle, and then I'll trim off what I don't want to use. So the question is, do I want to bring it up this way, or do I want to leave that extra little blue in there, which I
Hmm.
think I'm inclined to do. Or maybe I'll just compromise and go halfway. I think that's what I'll do. All right, let's do this. So we're going to start. I would probably usually start in the middle and then work my way out, but I'm doing it just the opposite today. And I don't have any good reason for it. I did do some die cutting, and I'll bring those pieces out in just a moment. Oh, you know what? No, I wanted the border. Shame on you, Susan. Look what I did, Julie, right off the bat.
That's okay. You got this.
Yeah, I
Gentle
did.
pressure.
Yep. I learned it by watching you.
I'm really curious how this card is going to turn out. This is very intriguing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're intrigued. All right, let's try this again.
So it's going off the edge on one end, but not the
Nope,
other.
nope, nope. I'm gonna have a border around it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I forgot I was gonna do that. Probably because I'm getting old. All right.
So probably would it be easier to cut that?
Yes, it would have been easier to cut it too,
Okay. So
which is what I had intended to do because my paper trimmer's right there.
1 by 5 1/4 probably would be the measurements
Probably.
that you.
Yeah. I'll have to make a second one for you, Julie, because I want you to have one that's perfect.
These colors are pretty together.
Aren't
Very cool.
they? Yeah. All right. And this one, I believe I did measure to correctly as I was cutting. Oh,
Is that
maybe
1 1 inch as well?
it is.
Okay.
And basically, when I was working on this, I had just wanted to do, I was trying to decide between the pattern, a row of 2 or a row of 3.
Mm.
And so I wound up with a row of 2, which is, and I thought, oh, I'll just trim it before I glue it down. That'll teach me. All right. I'm kind of doing this one for the first time. I have another sample that I did, but I'll show you that when I'm done with this one. All
Same
right,
colors or different colors?
different colors.
Okay.
So it is slightly different. So I die cut. I wasn't sure how many I wanted. So,
Ooh.
yes, these are from the dies. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. And the
Is
other
that
thing,
Misty Moonlight?
this is Misty Moonlight, and the other ink color I brought out is Petunia Pop. Oh, yeah, I didn't finish showing you this week.
That's okay.
So the ribbon, this is iridescent white. It's got like a stripe in the middle. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah,
Real.
I need to add somewhere that to my order. I gotta write that down.
And then the other one are these fun iridescent faceted gems. Now, I was so upset when I knew that the other iridescent rhinestones were going away. And
Yeah.
those were my favorite. And so I was told by Shanna West, our district manager, that I would love these, that she felt the same way and she was going to feel lost until she got her hands on these. And I have to agree with her. So thank you, Shannon. All right. The other thing that I used is the heartfelt hexagon punch. And so our greeting will go on that. And I also went ahead and tied my bow with that iridescent ribbon. So now we have some things to work with. And I do want something for the inside, and I know exactly what it is that I want. And that is going to be this little guy right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, these are just brand new. All right, I think I'm done with this guy. Oh, poor Bella. She's crying. Dad ran to the store for me. He's getting me some things to cook ahead for our trip.
Mm.
So this is Misty Moonlight. And this is kind of an open leaf pattern. So I'm just going to stamp one here like so. And I didn't bring any grid paper out, so let's grab this. And stamp another one there. Okay, so our inside is done. Now we're going to, oh, Susan, yes, get it together, girl. All right. So this is Petunia Pop on this like paint stripe or whatever Julie was calling it, but I'm going to stamp off because I want it lighter. I'll close this one up and grab Happy Birthday and Misty Moonlight over it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty.
I like how that turned out. All right. So let's put our innards in and then we'll start working on the outside. Oh,
Oh
every week, every stinking week. I'll find my ink eraser and work on that when we're done. I'm going to make you a fresh one anyway.
no.
All right. So let's grab one of these bad boys. And one of these. And maybe the other one as well. And we'll do something like that. And then we'll put this bow here. And then we'll put this down here, and then we'll add some bling.
Oh, that's pretty.
I think that's what we're going to do. So let me get out this. And add some glue here. And I think I'll pop the other one up. Oh. So not only do I have ink on my hands, I now have glue all over me.
Colored glue from the ink.
From the ink. Yeah, yeah. So again, you don't need a lot. And again, I didn't pull out my paper, the adhesive paper that I could have. I don't even know why I bother having it because I keep forgetting about it. You know, I get in the groove of die cutting and I just forget. All right. And then let me get, I'm going to use the small ones on this. And just put some small dimensionals on these.
I always forget to use my mini dimensionals.
Well, I keep them out because I would probably forget about them too and just start cutting my big ones up again. This is kind I really it's just eclectic. I don't know any other way to describe it because there's so many different bold and some not so bold images and greetings that you can use.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind
Yeah,
of
I
do.
think eclectic is kind of a good word.
All right, so that one's popped up. Now we're going to get some glue dots and put our bow. Maybe I want this a little bit smaller or tighter. Oh. You're going to just stick up here, aren't you? Let's cut some of this off. There. I think I like that a little bit better. And then we're going to stick our greeting right down here. And of course, we will also put some dimensionals on that. Oh, poor Bella. She is just wanting my attention.
No, I can't hear her at all.
Oh, good. Because it's annoying. She's just crying. She wants me to come and
No,
get her.
need to give her like a little bed or a little cushion so she can sit up right next to you.
Oh, she drags her bed around here. She drags it all over the basement
Oh,
where I'm working. So, all right, let's add some of these. And I was just thinking just to add them to the greeting because of the glimmer paper. What do you think, Julie?
yeah, that would work.
All right. They're all, no, they are all one size.
You need a little like baby carrier so you can just have her on your chest.
Thanks, Julie.
I
Ah,
mean, she's small enough that you could
yeah,
totally wear
see,
her and
I totally could.
then she would
I
be
totally will.
I won't tell her that idea because then she'll beg for it.
Uh-huh. That she will. That she will.
She would be very happy just sitting in a little
She would be.
pouch and being right there.
Yes, she absolutely, you are so right, Julie. She sure would. Well, here is my card.
Oh, it's so pretty. I just love those colors together.
Thank you. Oh, I feel bad about that. Yeah, I'm going to make you another one. So I'll add that to your pile and it won't have.
No.
All right, so here's the first one I made using this.
Ooh.
So I used pumpkin pie as the card base, and I these are smaller rows, so I did 3 of those with 2 strips, and I want to say these are like 3/4 of an inch.
Mm.
It would just help if I measured it, wouldn't it? Let's see if I can measure it.
Has a very citrus vibe to it with those
Doesn't
colors.
it? Yeah, it really does. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. Yeah, these are like 3/4 of an inch strips. Um, so I don't know. I guess there's a this or that. And these were die cut
Oh.
from some of the designer series paper,
Ooh, okay. I
where
was
this
thinking that
was
you sponged them or did something like that.
no, the backs of the B side is so pretty. I just
Yeah.
decided to pick up some of that. So then the other question I had, and I debated for a little while, I brought out pumpkin pie as a greeting.
I think I like the darker color.
Then I brought out the granny apple green.
That one seems too late.
And then I decided, what the heck, I'm going with black.
I like the black, and I think if you wanted to bring in some color, you could do that paintbrush stroke like you did on the other one and add that
Yeah,
as like a splash of yellow or orange behind.
yeah, I could. And I didn't put any bling on this one.
What?
I know. But I was waiting. My intent is to put bling on it. And so
Okay.
so I thought about putting it maybe on the leaves or maybe up here on the squares. Like maybe,
Hmm.
yeah. Huh. What do you think?
I think I would put it on the designer paper squares, like the third yellow on the first column, the second green on the middle column.
So right here, maybe up in the corner. And the green up here, the dark one, the light one.
Um, either one.
I'm gonna put it here. And then,
You could do another one on the third yellow and kind of, well, I was thinking the first one on the third yellow,
oh, okay.
but if you, I don't know, can you move that one just over to the right side, lower of that same square? Fourth square, lower corner.
Oh, here?
Yeah, up a little bit. Yeah, down. Right in the middle. Yeah, it's right there.
Bam.
What do you think?
Sure, that works. So I guess the question I have, Julie, and for our viewers, this or that, but which one would you like?
Oh gosh, they're so different with the
They
colors.
are.
E Either one, you can surprise me.
Oh, geez. Okay. And then the only other sample I have was a birthday card that I received from somebody in the junior
Oh,
stampers. This was made by, oh dear. I'm not sure now. Did she put her name on it? Julie has helpers that make birthday cards for her team. And so
there
the,
were three of them this month, so I don't know.
which one of the three? Well, whoever made this for me, thank you. Uh, interesting. I mean, this is one of those ones you could. I like how she offset it to the left a little bit
Yeah.
and backed it with black. I think that really
Mhm.
makes that makes this pop.
So pretty.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around and give you one more look at my card. All right, here it is. Ta-da!
Love it.
It's a little misty moonlight there. So here, this is it. I mean, this is the card. Very simple to make. I think this suite is just a fun one because it's not cluttered up with a lot of stuff. And I like clutter, believe me. I love those stacked collages. I love all that stuff. But this is just, I think, fairly clean and simple with a little bling to spice it up a bit. All right. Well, we're going to carry on with our week together. We're so excited to be together anyway. We don't get to do it very often. And it's getting harder and harder to do that as the grands get older and older.
Yes, it's
So,
true. It's tricky
yeah,
with work schedules and but
yes,
everybody else has got going on. It was easy when they were little because they didn't have obligations, you know.
that's so true. We could just pick up and go.
Yep.
Well, that's it, Julie. Go get your suit on. We can jump in the pool.
Sounds good.
So until next Sunday, stamping with Susan and Julie. Have a wonderful week, everybody, because I know we will. Bye.
Yes. Bye, everybody. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.